All right, let's get started. We're running now to see what Mikey wants to show us. He said that the Iron Man built some kind of scanner.
See, JJ, I didn't lie to you. He really did build a scanner, but he flew away somewhere and we won't know exactly what it's for.
But this mechanism is really big. We need to figure out 100% what it does and how to use it.
I think it scans different creatures. We just need to figure out what to do with it. What good can we do with it?
I personally don't know, but I'm afraid to even go inside. Something could happen that will destroy us. But I'm really interested in seeing how this scanner works and why we need it.
JJ, I'm afraid to go inside too. There's such a strange wall here. But in any case, we need to check it somehow. We need an idea that will help us check this scanner. Oh, I've got an idea. There's a dog in the village. Maybe we can throw him a bone inside and he'll jump?
That's a good idea, of course. And I even have a bone. But don't you think we could hurt the dog? Then it would really be no laughing matter and we wouldn't be able to test it safely.
We just don't have any other choice. Iron Man has flown away and we have to test it out. I'm really curious about this, JJ.
Okay, doggy, follow me. Here are your bones. If you want more, then climb inside. We'll scan you and see what we can do with you. If it's really something cool, then we'll have to use this scanner to its fullest. What if we can get some superpowers or something?
That just can't be. What if it's a scanner at all? To monitor our animals, to know when to feed them, water them, and of course treat them. It's all really complicated.
Great, the dog has gone inside and we'll need to test this scanner. Yoo-hoo, friends, just look, I also turned into a dog.
What? This scanner allows you to turn into anyone inside? This is really incredibly cool. We need to try again.
If that's true, then we'll be able to turn into real superheroes and gain their powers. That means monsters won't be able to handle us anymore.
I am really interested in all this. The faster we check all the secret abilities of this scanner, the faster we will get the power we have always dreamed of.
Yes, but we need to test this scanner again, really on someone else. Not on an ordinary dog, but maybe on a monster?
I completely agree with you on this. We must find some monster as soon as possible and activate the scanner. What if it works?
Guys, just look at this. Mikey really pressed the button when there was a zombie inside. Now we have a zombie Mikey and it worked.
This is more like a dream. But if we can really get superhero power, I will be incredibly happy about it. We will definitely become stronger and protect the village.
It's really true now that we can copy anyone and get a scan. In any case, we'll be able to win this battle very quickly.
I hope that the superheroes will give us the ability to use this scanner. Suddenly, we too will want to get their powers someday, and even more so, copy them.
Right now, our task is really very simple, Mikey. We need to wait for Iron Man and ask for permission. Suddenly, he will give us the ability to scan all the heroes.
He simply won't have any other choice. Stop, JJ. What's that strange sound? Let's go to the village as quickly as possible. Apparently, something strange is happening.
JJ and Mikey, run here immediately. We have a big problem. Monsters want to attack our village and destroy it all. What should we do?
Oh no, apparently huge monsters have attacked the village. We need to do something about this. But what can we do?
JJ, we need to call the superheroes, scan them, and take away their power. We need to destroy all these monsters ourselves.
JJ and Mikey, you are our only hope now. We really want you to save us, because we can't handle these monsters ourselves.
Don't worry, we will definitely come up with a good plan and we'll be fighting these monsters very soon. We just need to get new power and destroy them all here.
Now let's run to the scanner. What if one of the heroes has already managed to scan himself and we can take his power to defeat all these monsters?
It seems to me that the scanner is not really made yet, so no one has done this, but we can only save with heroic power.
Maybe you're right, but what are we going to do? Very soon, monsters will attack the village and destroy it. We're not just going to stand in one place and wait for that, are we?
Maybe we can cope with all this. The time of real heroes will come very soon.
JJ, you are right. Many different heroes have come to help our village. Iron Man, Hulk, Superman, Spider-Man, and even Flash.
Mikey and JJ, I see you came to look at my scanner, but we came to save this village. Where are the monsters?
Actually, Iron Man, we've already tried your scanner a little. It's a really interesting thing. It can literally change the world. But the thing is, we ourselves would like to have the power to destroy all the monsters. That's why we'd like to ask you to give us some power.
Okay, I hear you. I don't mind, and I think my hero friends don't mind either. That's why each of us will step into the scanner and you'll save their settings.
Yes, with the power you have, we could defeat and destroy all the enemies very quickly. But we just don't have it now, and we'd like you to share your power.
Great! Mikey was able to copy Flash. Now he'll be as fast as lightning and hit very hard. No monster will be able to stop or catch him.
The most important thing is to gather as many heroes as possible. In this case, we will definitely be able to decide and choose who will be more effective. Let the Hulk go further and show us his strength.
Yes, Mikey is really right. Hulk will be a really serious boost. Because it is difficult for everyone to defeat him, he has incredible strength and regeneration.
JJ, if you want, then become the Hulk. It can really help you and we will really have a lot of fun. I hope that we can continue to become stronger.
I think that we need to use all the boosts that we have. They will really help us stop super monsters and of course show us their strength.
Our task is to really get all the possible powers so that we can then choose who will be much more effective in destroying. After all, this is goal number 1.
We will not help you in battle because you, Mikey and JJ, can definitely become our replacements after us. You will be the next superheroes who protect the planet and all the villages.
Great. Next, Spider-Man. He's definitely strong, and I think we can figure out what to do next. We'll definitely need to use that power somehow.
We have the power of 3 heroes, and we can definitely handle it. But there are still some strong ones left. These are Iron Man and Superman. We can definitely handle them and their power.
Remember, Mikey and JJ, with great power comes great responsibility. That's why we have to decide everything here and now, and do it really, really fast.
We're ready for anything. Great. Superman also let himself be scanned. He really has the greatest power, but he also has a weakness.
Iron Man, our goals are really simple and righteous. We have to save the village as quickly as possible from all the monsters who want to destroy it. That's why we want to borrow your power for a while and use it as needed to destroy literally everyone.
The most important thing is that there are no problems after the fight, because we ourselves don't really want to solve them. But if you attack someone else, we will definitely punish you.
Iron Man, you are the last one left who must give us his power. Then we will choose who will be better for us and how to fight.
This battle will be really difficult because these monsters will always attack the village. All we can do is constantly fight and destroy them all. But I think that sooner or later we will be able to cope with all this and defeat all the monsters. Then we will definitely celebrate the victory in a cool way and show that we are the best in this business.
Okay, since I am the last one, then you will get my part, my power, and everything that is necessary for the fight against monsters. I hope that you can save this village.
Thank you, Iron Man! We got all the possible powers with the help of the scanner. Now we need to choose a couple and start the fight against the monsters.
I am confident in your victory. Just make sure that the villagers are not harmed at all. It will be really difficult, but this is my request to you.
We will do everything we can to save them. So we will have to fight with all our might and destroy all the monsters. But the villagers will definitely not be harmed.
Phew, we really did it! It took a long time, but the time has not come yet. We will need to really test our powers and suits.
I think I will be Flash. As a result, I will be able to run fast and hit really hard. But who will you be, JJ? Do you have any ideas yet?
Of course I will be in Iron Man armor for now. He has a lot of missiles, and of course lasers. All this will really help our battle.
This is a really good choice. Of course, we better do it quickly, and so that the villagers are not harmed. We were asked to do it safely. Do you understand?
Of course I will try it, but I make no promises. What if I even make it worse? That's why we will need to be very careful during the battle. But friends, I am literally happy with everything about this suit. We will definitely be able to defeat all the monsters without any problems. They will all run away when they see our power and what we can do.
JJ, I activated the speed. Now I'll try to accelerate to the maximum. How are you with the weapon system?
All the missiles are ready. The lasers are also in place. I've already calibrated them. The thermal imager is working stably.
I just circled the village in 3 seconds. No overheating. The suit is coping.
I launched 3 mini missiles towards the cliff. All targets were hit. The guidance is accurate. The suit's reaction is instantaneous.
My blows have become much stronger. I tested it on an old tree. It flew into pieces.
I checked the reaction to the attack. The suit automatically turns on the protection. The shield activates in a split second.
I also have the ability to sharply slow down time around me. This allows me to see attacks in slow motion.
Useful. I have a built-in AI. It suggests possible actions of enemies. It's almost like foresight.
Do you think our powers can be combined?
Yes, if you distract with speed, I can deliver pinpoint strikes, especially on large monsters. But now we should head to the villagers as quickly as possible. We need to explore the place and destroy all the monsters there.
They've been waiting all this time for us to get our powers. We need to start destroying those monsters immediately. JJ, we approached the village. Look how many of them there are. It's a whole army of monsters.
I see skeletons and creepers. There's a huge skeleton over there and a giant creeper next to it.
I'll start from the flank. I'll go through the crowd and distract the small ones. I'll try to scatter the creepers to the sides.
I'll take on the far part. I'll turn on the missiles and activate the lasers. The main goal is to destroy the giants.
I hit the skeletons. They don't have time to react. Speed is everything.
I focused fire on the giant skeleton. The shield withstood the return attack. The energy level is holding up.
The creepers started exploding, but I managed to get away before the detonation. I continue clearing the perimeter.
I made a direct hit on the giant creeper. It's heavily protected. I'll have to use the reinforced missile.
I'm running closer to you. I can distract it. Are you aiming for the center of the body?
Yes, I've already entered the coordinates. It takes 3 seconds to load the heavy salvo.
I can hold it. All the other monsters have already scattered. Only these 2 remain.
Don't relax ahead of time. There are still plenty of them here. We are not finished with the battle, and we must continue until every monster is destroyed.
I hope we have enough to stop them all, because these big monsters are very strong. We must resolve everything as quickly as possible and go celebrate our victory.
I hope we have enough strength, because even though we don't have the most powerful superhero powers, we still have to destroy these monsters and see this through to the very end. The huge creeper has broken. The target has been eliminated. Only a skeleton remains.
It has started to glow. It might be preparing to explode. I'll try to slow down time around it.
Ready. I'm firing a powerful salvo. Hit the center. Energy stabilized.
JJ, they're coming in a new wave. More monsters are approaching from the east.
I see. There are a lot of skeletons and creepers. A new giant is coming behind them. It looks like a modified skeleton.
I ran around the perimeter. They surround the village on 3 sides. We need to quickly reduce their numbers.
Launching surveillance drones. Let them record the enemy positions. We can't let anyone get inside.
I'll go through the center. First, I'll knock out the skeletons. They're not as fast as the creepers, but they're too accurate.
I'll focus on the right flank. I'm turning on a medium power rocket salvo. Targets are locked on.
I've destroyed another group of skeletons. They don't have time to react. I'm moving on.
The creepers started getting closer. One exploded, but the shield held up. Armor level is normal.
A giant skeleton with a golden bow appeared from the south. It seems to have reinforced armor.
Got it. I'm charging a pulse shot. I'll try to destroy its defense in 1 hit.
Hit the lower part of the body. The defense is weaker there. I'll distract its movement.
Done. The skeleton is destroyed. The bow is scattered. The remains are retreating. They can't handle the pressure.
New monsters to the west. Spiders and zombies have appeared. There are too many of them to go alone.
I'm switching to fire charges. They're effective against dense enemy clusters. System ready.
I'll use super acceleration to break through and scatter the ranks. Then I'll return to you.
Copy. I'll cover the left sector from the air. Energy levels are stable. We can continue for a long time.
New signal. A huge creeper is moving down the center. It's armored. It looks like it's the leader of this wave.
I'm launching a heavy salvo. Get ready to slow it down if it starts charging.
I've already activated the slowdown. I can see how its body is starting to accumulate energy. We don't have much time.
Firing a warhead! We've got a hit! The target is disabled. There was no explosion.
We just need to finish off the rest. I'm taking the southern side. Will you cover me from above?
Yes, all missiles are ready. Motion tracking is enabled. There aren't many enemies left, so we should take care of this much faster. Mikey, you're really doing a good job.
You too, JJ. Our strength is definitely enough to stop these waves of monsters. They'll realize that we live in a hero village and won't come at us anymore.
Yoo-hoo, guys, we finally did it! We were able to defeat all of those monsters. It was a really long battle, but we did it! That's why we can continue doing our usual things. Study this scanner and try something new. I think that's exactly what we need.
It was a really tough battle, but we did it. We showed all the villagers and our superhero friends that we can stand up for ourselves in the village.
So since we've repelled the monsters, we need to go and do something with this scanner right now. We need to study it well and do something really interesting. What if we can combine different styles and then we will become much stronger? What if we can combine different heroes? That would also be simply incredible.
JJ, there's a creeper behind you. Be careful and don't let it explode.
He snuck up on me without me even noticing. But it's good that he didn't explode. So we must get down to serious business so that we can possibly give the villagers power too.
What if we throw diamonds inside? Maybe I'll become a diamond Mikey and create diamonds. I'm really curious about that.
I don't think that'll work at all. But in any case, we can certainly test it. Let's see what comes of it, my friend.
Okay, I just need to input some numbers and I'll turn into Diamond Mikey. Wait, no! Why did I become some kind of witch? That's not what I wanted.
Oh, you must have outdone yourself, Mikey. Apparently you can only scan living things. That's why we only have superhero powers. Don't ask the impossible from this scanner.
That's really not what I wanted. But still, it seems like we were able to figure out this scanner and we can definitely decide what to do with it. But how do I get back to Mikey?
Walk around like this for a while and then everything will be fine, my friend. But in any case, it's really funny that you became a real witch. Everything is as it should be.
I think we need to go and rest for a while because the battle was really tough and we need to watch cartoons and eat cookies.
Mikey is right. That's why, friends, we will say goodbye to you. See you very soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye everyone and see you soon, my dear friends.